Thank you, Mr Speaker. I would like to celebrate an outstanding artist from the East Hills electorate, Steve Jannar. Steve is a multi-award winning artist who lives in Padstow and has a studio there also. He is a figurative painter, with his earlier works influenced by the Heidelberg School of Australian Impressionists, and Steve, previously being an architect, contributes to many of his earlier works, including the built environment in the Australian vernacular. Steve is a member of Mossman, Bankstown, Liverpool, Oatley 101 and Southern Cross Art Societies, and has served as a committee member of Mossman Art Society. Since 2008, he has returned to painting with acrylics rather than oils, and is painting on a larger scale, freeing up his style, resulting in more dramatic works with greater impact. Having water as a common theme in his paintings makes Sydney a wonderful base from which to work, especially with a focus on Sydney Harbour, the Hawkesbury and Nepean Rivers, Port Hacking and the Royal National Park. Steve has exhibited in and around Sydney for many years and is also represented in overseas collections. His first solo exhibition was Sydney or the Bush in Balmain Watch House in February 2004. Past and recent milestones including winning several prizes in the painting section of the Sydney Easter Show, creating a contemporary work on a classic Bentley car for a Jane McGrath charity auction in 2008, and a finalist in both Mossman and Paddington Art Prizes in 2011. In April 2014, he won first prize at the Sydney Royal Arts Show in the Australian Birds and Flowers section, and in January 2015 in the Combined Art Societies of Sydney exhibition at the Australian National Maritime Museum. His painting was awarded Best in Show out of 300 entries. In 2013, he had a local exhibition based on the waterways of the Georges River and Saltpan Creek, which was held at Bankstown Paceway. In January and February 2015, he held a solo exhibition which focused on Wadawalla Beach and the nearby areas of the Royal National Park in the Hazelhurst Gallery. In 2016, Steve exhibited at the historic Art House Hotel in Pitt Street, won Best in Show in the Oatley 101 Art Society Annual Exhibition, and won a major prize in the Liverpool Art Society Annual. In February 2017, he won the Ardency $1,000 Oatley 101 Society of Artists Prize, judged by Wendy Sharp, and in November the Liverpool Art Society Scholarship Prize, which included a solo exhibition at the amazing Casula Powerhouse Arts Centre. In January 2018, he won the second major prize at the Combined Art Societies of Sydney exhibition, again at the Sydney Maritime Museum, and in August won the Oatley 101 annual acrylic section. In 2019, I had the pleasure of attending the Bankstown Art Society Annual, where Steve won Best in Show. I saw firsthand the winning painting of seagulls on Cockatoo Island that looked like they were about to fly off the canvas and steal your chips. They were that lifelike. Later that year, Steve's works were the subject of a solo exhibition of paintings at Bankstown Arts Centre, and I attended the exhibition with my daughter Laurie. We enjoyed viewing these large paintings, some of which were taller than I am. There were 25 paintings on show, including part of a Blue Mountain series that Steve had been working on for a number of years, and also more of the Cockatoo Island series, which I personally think are outstanding and are my favourite pieces that I've seen of Steve's creations. The exhibition also featured a 5-metre long painting of a raging brook in the Royal National Park and a 6-metre long painting of Saltpan Creek, which incidentally forms part of the border of the East Hills electorate. The Padstow Heights Boat Shed series are now on display in the East Hills electorate office. These paintings are not only of great local significance, but also to my family, as my husband John grew up in Padstow Heights and was a river rat with our best man Mark Prohl, whose family owned one of the boat sheds in his youth, featured in this artwork. At the recent opening of my electoral office after renovation, local residents in attendance commended Steve on his outstanding artwork and talent. As part of the refurbishment, a feature wall to highlight local artists was something that I was passionate about including in the reception area, and the first artist to show her art in this space is Lucy Griffiths, a 12-year-old Year 7 student from Picnic Point High School. Lucy is a third-generation member of Bankstown Theatre Company, has performed in 3 musicals, and in addition to performing on stage, Lucy has assisted the scenery design. Her artwork was included in the company's last production, The King and I, and included her design of a map representing Siam. Our Premier Dominic Perrottet was in attendance at the opening, and Lucy explained all the intricacies of digital art required to create the item, and she draws inspiration from anime, and her other artwork featured on the wall were sketches of people and her pets. Lucy is self-taught, having never attended an art class, and the Premier and guests were impressed by her level of natural talent for someone of her age. I would like to thank Steve Jannar for displaying his beautiful paintings in the East Hills Electoral Office, and Lucy Griffiths for being the inaugural artist for the Reception Wall of Fame. The arts are alive and well in my electorate of East Hills, and if any talented local artists would like to be featured on the reception wall, please get in touch with me. Thank you.